Hello, SCCS music students. It's been a while. I hope you've been practicing. I can check the video, the view list, and I know exactly who hasn't been. Um, so I haven't made any announcements in the past 3 weeks because I was waiting for what was going to happen with uh, Governor DeWine and what his decisions were going to be for the state and what Ohio's going to be doing to battle the coronavirus. So what we're going to be doing now that I'm aware that it's probably unlikely that we would ever be able to like meet together and do the spring concert together. We're going to be making a digital concert that we're going to release on Sunday, May 10th. So your videos are going to be due to me by no later than May 1st. That's going to be Friday, May 1st. Up until then, I'll be hosting office hours from the hours of 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. So if you're up in the mornings and you need any like personal assistance, go ahead and join me through a Google. There'll be we'll either do Google Hangout or Zoom. I haven't quite figured that out yet, but we're definitely going to be doing some form of digital thing where I can physically see you, and we will communicate through there. So yeah, those will be my office hours now. What your assignment is you need to get to me the spring concert videos. Now I'm going to be waiving all all projects, or not music projects, but all auditions and KSC checkpoints. So I'm going to pretend like you all did the exact amount of projects and KSC checkpoints. If you did more of them, and if you do more, then those will be counted as extra credit. All music projects currently stand. Those of you who are in a cappella show choir or jazz band, you need to send me jazz band performances and a cappella show choir performances as well. And those will be placed where they normally would be in the concert, in between parts like that. And then for those of you who are percussionists who don't have access to your instruments, maybe you're playing on timpani or suspended cymbal or snare drum or something like that, what you're going to do is you're going to have to find something in the house. Doesn't matter what it is, provided that mom and dad are okay with you banging on it, maybe a pot, a pan, something like that, and just, or maybe even clapping, just clapping your part. That way I know that you know your part, and from there I can take your claps and I can change the sound into what the actual instrument would be. I can do that from my computer, but I need you to still send me an audio. You are not exempted from that. So what you're going to need in order to send me an audio file is you're going to need a computer. You're going to either make a video or an audio file yourself, and you have to figure out how to do that based on whatever software you're working with. And then you're also going to need, if you do have it, it would help to have a microphone. I have a microphone. It kind of clears up the sound a little bit, gets that out of there, that little static. As much static as we can get rid of, that would be best, just for the sound quality. And then you're also going to need a pair of headphones. And the reason why I say a pair of headphones is because, you know, those videos I've made, I purposely didn't have headphones on so that I could use my speaker system so that I could play with the speaker system. And that's fine for when you're practicing, so that you know, like, okay, my part sounds like this, but the rest of the band is playing that, or the rest of the choir is playing that. What you're going to need, though, is that while you're singing with your part, you're going to need this in your ear, because we don't want to hear the rehearsal videos that we've been practicing with. We don't want to hear those. So if you do need them, go ahead and put them in your ear, and you are going to want to play along with them, because the biggest issue that I'm foreseeing that we're going to have a problem here is I'm putting this straight in a GarageBand, and then I'm just lining it up, and then I'm finding where you start playing music, and then I'm cutting all the beginning part out. The problem with that, though, is that if you're all not on the same tempo, it won't work out. Okay, so make sure that when you're practicing, when you play, when you make your final recording, that you've got something in your ear that has a set tempo, so you stick with that tempo the whole time. All right, because that way when we put it all together, it'll sound pretty good. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to play my compiled version of Regal March. Regal March is what the 5th graders are playing. I'm going to play my compiled version of it into my headphones right here. I'm going to sing that part, and then at the end of this video, there is a compiled version of me singing it, but my voice is cut out, and instead it's just the compiled band part. So if you want to listen to that and see what it's going to kind of sound like once we put it all together. Now, I will warn you, I do not play all those instruments all the time, so there's lots of squeaks and squawks, and it doesn't sound perfect, but I imagine it's going to sound better with kids who are focused on one instrument at a time. All right? So, those of you who are in middle school and high school, you've got 4 recordings to send me, 3 of your group, and then 1 for Homeward Bound. Those of you who are in 5th grade and 6th grade, you've got 3, just your videos. And those of you who are in acapella show choir and jazz band, you've got an additional 3 to send me as well. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and sing along to my recording. This is how it should sound when you send me the video. So you'll say, "Hi, Mr. Hatzel, this is Mr. Hatzel, and I'm going to be playing for you Rego March." Ready? 1, 2, here I go. Fa, do, do, fa, do, do, fa, mi, re, do. Fa, 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 mi, re, do. Fa, 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 so, la, so. Do, fa, 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 mi, re, mi, fa. Do, fa, fa, so, fa, mi, re, do. Do, fa, 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 mi, re, do. Fa, 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 so, la, so. Do, fa, 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 mi, re, mi, fa. Do, fa, fa, te, la, so, la, fa. Do, re, fa, te, la, so, fa, re. Mi, fa, so. Do, re, fa, te, la, so, fa, mi, fa, so. Do, fa, 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 mi, re, do. Fa, 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 so, la, so. Do, fa, 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 te, la, so, te, la. Do, re, te, la, so. Fa, do, fa, so, la, fa. Okay. And then once you finally finish that, then you just cut it off. No goodbyes, doesn't matter. And then if you want to see what a compiled version of that is going to sound like, go ahead and keep watching for the last part.